Bishop Kukah, in your reflection, you talked about the conflict between Caesar and God as part of the problems we have in Nigeria. How can we resolve that conflict between Caesar and God as we move towards a new transition, another transition in Nigerian politics? And you say the system has broken down, and you provided more than enough illustration. How do we fix this broken system called Nigeria? Those two questions.
Well, Dr. Abati, remember that every Nigerian who raised his hand to say he wanted to be president or governor told us what he was going to do. And I have never taken President Buhari out of the realm of the promises he made to Nigeria. And I'm saying to his so-called spokesman, let them tell me, give us chapter and verse. Let them tell me all the promises that were made. There is a box we can tick. For me, those are the issues we're talking about. So the people who are now telling you they want to be a president, they believe that they can fix the problems of Nigeria. Your responsibility and your duty, and I put it in my statement, we must now look at a gift horse in the mouth. We are no longer interested in the promises you're making because, first of all, politics in Nigeria has always been a monologue. That is, the PDP, the APC, all these parties, they just carry their people, pay a few women, pay a few poor people to gather in the stadium. They go there, they speak for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, they talk to themselves, they clap for themselves, and everybody goes home. Then they go and sew a new gear, and then they prepare to go to the next town. We must now insist, because we are better educated than most of the people who are asking for this position. We on this other side, this is where the professors are. And this is why we have this great tragedy that the universities of Nigeria have not been given the respect that they deserve. And any country, the fact that our universities are closed suggests very clearly that we have opted and opened the doors for the bandits. So most of these things we're talking about are things that are the result of politics without the refined ingredients of intellectualism and diagnosis. So it is our duty, and it is the business of the media. And I thank this day for now opening up this opportunity. But it shouldn't be a monologue. Nigerians must create the opportunity to be able to interrogate all these people, and they design the mechanism. Because the reason why people like us are talking, my opponents, like the spokesman of the president, think that we have cast our vote. Let us all go to sleep. And all the obligation we have is to pray for our leaders. And that takes me to answering your question about Caesar and God. Dr. Abati, I'm a priest. And also, I have studied a bit of theology, so I understand this issue. I'm not going to take lectures from illiterates who don't understand the scriptures nor the politics. The idea, the debate, the tension between Caesar and God. If you remember the text in the Bible, what was the issue? They approached Jesus, they said, look, what are we to do? Are we to pay tax to Caesar, or are we, what are we to do? Now, God, Jesus said to them, give me the coin. Whose image is on the coin? They said, well, the image of Caesar. So he said, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give to God what belongs to God. Nigerians have, in their naivety, and let me say secular analysts across the world, have taken this to mean that Jesus was talking about the separation of religion and politics, only superficially. The real context of what Jesus was saying, which you can only insinuate by extrapolation, is Jesus says, okay, the coin belongs to Caesar. So Caesar has dominion over the coin. But who is Caesar answerable to? Caesar is answerable to God. Therefore, the coin and Caesar belong to God. And that is why you move from there to say politics should be an act. It's a call from God, and it should be an act of serving God. So those who think that what Jesus was saying was that politics is here, religion is here, and so all these journalists who are telling me, oh, Bishop, please go back if you want to be a politician. You are a journalist. Were you trained to go? Were you trained to to work for any president? I understand. And like I said, I am political, but I'm not a politician.